Bruh, I swear to God, man. I'm so sick of this fucking back and forth between you men and you women. Y'all both sound stupid. If you're participating in the gender war, can we leave the gender war in 2023? Can we please do that? Can we leave the gender war tactics in 2023? I'm tired of both of you damaged motherfuckers on both sides coming at me because I have a fair and balanced analysis of both sides. I'm not going to sit here and baby you because you got teased when you was in the second grade. Like that dude that did it for me. Let me get this straight. Because this woman's justification for black women promoting dating out of their race is because of what a small person who digs in their butt, picks their nose, barely can wipe their ass straight, and can barely spell their name. They wouldn't even be able to tell their name if somebody wrote it in bold letters, because they can barely read. They just now starting to learn to read. Well, you do in first grade, but some people are even behind that. Some people are in the fifth grade and can't read on a kindergartner level. Then you have on the man's side the same kind of shit going on. Y'all two people who have this issue, if you're still mad at the people who teased you when you was in the second grade, go get your ass some counseling. You don't need to be dating nobody. You don't need to be dating nobody until you go get some professional help. I don't give a fuck what side. I'm so sick of black people misrepresenting black people. I'm sick of it. I'm not even pro-black, but I come from an ilk of black folks who don't operate like this. So yeah, it irritates the fuck out of me. I am mad. Shit, call me emotional. Because I'm sick of it, the back and forth, bickering and arguing and all that stuff. No, neither party, nobody can critique you or actually point out the fallacies and what the fuck you're saying, because you gotta come back with some gender war bullshit. You've been mad at each other since second grade. Go get some help. The fuck you sitting up here online being a thought-provoking person, and the fact that you got people that listen to people like this. You motherfuckers have the same issues. Then you can't offer any real criticism, even if you're fair and balanced. I'm a fair and balanced person. You know what my dad taught me about manhood and being masculine? He said, son, don't follow the crowd. Think for yourself. As a man, you're supposed to be the leader. And leadership is fair and balanced. Merit, demerit, structure and order. Those are part of leadership. We have become a weak-ass group of people compared to our ancestors who had to endure actually the possibility of getting lynched. And not just by the police. We have significantly less risk of racial things. To the point now we're arguing over who has the most access to other races. That is an inferiority complex. You have an inferiority complex if you think like that. Y'all motherfuckers really don't have, you just don't have it. And anybody who gets mad at what I'm saying right now, I know why you're mad. Because I'm talking about you. We look bad out here. They don't differentiate among black folks. They don't. They don't even waste their time doing that. They just think all of us are screwed up. And there's some decent black people out here, some decent partners, decent husbands and wives, or potential husbands and wives. But you got the men who don't want to try harder to find a good partner. Or they go into the path of least resistance, which I get because that's human nature. People are going to go to the path of least resistance. But let me tell you what your problem is. It's not that you dating out. It's that you make the distinction of dating out. Or worse, even worse, you disparage your own to justify you dating out. All black men are not dusties. All black men are not bums. The men that are defending themselves, I get it. I get why you do it. But see, here's where the issue lies. Is when you start to say that all of these women are like this. I'm a black man who has dated a variety of women. I see problems in every culture. There's good and bad in everything. That's life. Get over yourself. Get over that bullshit that happened to you in the second grade. Here I am a black man, and I'm actually attracted to dark-skinned women. But they automatically assume that either I want to fuck or I'm just there to waste their time because of all the rhetoric that's being pushed on social media. I come from a family where I've seen marriages work. Black man and black woman. And yes, we have our mixed or interracial couples too. But when we come together for the holidays, ain't none of that shit there. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Family is family. But when you interact with strangers, how the fuck are you going to have a success in dating if you don't even have a good disposition on the other gender? That's both men and women. That's a sign that you need some help. If you jaded from your ex or whatever, look. If you can't get over your fucking past and get over yourself and see that, okay, maybe if I have the right energy, I'll attract the right energy. You attract ain't shit niggas because you constantly stay dwelled in the ain't shit niggas ain't shit mindset. I don't assume every woman is evil or is going to do me wrong until she actually shows me that she would do that. Now, some women, the writing is on the wall when you lay eyes on them. But if you scared to take a chance, if you that fucking cowardly, stay your ass off the market. Why even discuss the market if you're not in a place to date? This is the problem women, like, if I just found out my father died and I just messaged you, I got a phone call, my father just died, and I come back to the thing, and I come back to message you, I should have a complete stranger. I should be able to say, I just got some bad news, man. Oh, well, what's going on? What happened? Just found out my pops passed away. I should be able to do that. I told a woman, listen, I might sometimes have to reschedule or whatever because my mom had shoulder surgery and I'm there to support her. Y'all say y'all want a man that has a good relationship with his mama. I have a healthy one with mine. Well, are you even ready to date? But you didn't just hear me say that my mama just had shoulder surgery? Human decency and validation of humanity has left the building here in America. I can understand. That's why I support passport bros. Not just to get away from women or go out and trick or whatever. I'm interested in I'm gonna get my passport and I'm gonna travel. I'm sick of you motherfucking American people. I'm tired of the coming to me broken and all. I'm tired of it. Oh, I don't want to be a traditional, or it's hard for me to trust you even though I agree to a traditional relationship, but it's hard for me to plant roots here and actually be a traditional woman because some nigga hurt me in the past. Go get some therapy. Man, my baby mama ain't shit. She dogged the fuck out of me, man. Look, I ain't trusting these hoes. I'm just gonna play the field, play games with these hoes, give them fake names. Go get some therapy. Man, I ain't gonna marry this bitch. I already know what it is. But shit, if she gonna keep giving me the pussy for 3 years and we gonna live together and act like we married and I'm gonna keep paying for everything and all that stuff like that, go get some therapy. That man wasted 3 years of my time. Go get some therapy. What makes you stay in a fucked up relationship? It is very fucking simple. But see, because we keep trying to invalidate the other fucking side instead of focusing on our individual problems and fixing them. So that way we can be better partners in the future. Some people are in your life for a reason. Some people are in your life for a season. It's going to happen. Stop playing these games. I'm sick of it because I'm getting caught in the crossfire because one of you motherfuckers done fucked the broad up. You sitting up here spitting down the broad throat and all this old shit like that and don't even want to marry her, ain't trying to have kids, ain't trying to build a family. You just want to have a broad that you can abuse and she be okay with it. Now that you got a broad running around here damaged. And it's the same thing with you broads. You want to get with a nigga, you want to dog him, treat him like shit, tell him his dick little, and all this old silly shit, and dog the fuck out of him. And now he back on him. Now he a fucking savage and stuck on the market, slawing women. Then he goes to other countries and gives us a bad rep. Same thing with you women. You're doing it too. Both of y'all look stupid. Both of y'all are wrong. I'm going to tell you like your parents should have told you. A lot of us are fucked up. A lot of us got trauma. But if you think that's a justification for you to mistreat other people, for whatever reason you're doing it for, you are sadly mistaken. And I suggest you decent people start distancing yourself from the people with this mindset. Stop hanging around these toxic folks just because they funny. Let's leave these toxic people alone. Let's leave the gender war in 2023. Let's do this. Grow up, man up, woman up. Do a self-assessment, figure out why you keep doing these things, and then if you know you're doing shit wrong, stop looking for justifications for doing wrong. What you should be doing is making mistakes and learning from those mistakes and not making those mistakes again. Not intentionally going out and doing this shit intentionally. Not intentionally going out hurting people because of a mistake you made in the wrong choice of person. I got tongue-tied for a minute. Instead of intentionally going out to hurt people because of the wrong choices you made in your mates. It's too many of y'all motherfuckers out here like this. Just damaged and broken. Some of y'all beyond repair. And I'm pretty sure a counselor gonna tell you that. I still suggest you go to therapy. You done wasted all this time blaming the other people, blaming the side. Oh, black men ain't shit, black women ain't shit. No, black people need to get some therapy and get themselves together. That's what black people need to do. I'm tired of y'all saying baby mama ain't shit, baby daddy ain't shit. I'm tired of all of it. I'm tired of seeing it on social media. When we gonna talk about something else? We don't even talk about our interests like that. I got groups that I have joined that where we can actually talk about nerd shit. I got groups where we can talk about fucking power. I participate in that. And lady, if you know you traumatized and you know you don't trust this man enough that's trying to do right by you, don't treat him. Don't say, oh, he a simp and square, so I just took advantage of him. That is you participating in the bullshit. That is, you're not an innocent victim at that point. Yes, you chose wrong and it hurt. Go get some therapy. That's mainly why me and my wife, she kept trying to focus on me. Woman, I'm already doing the self-work. I'm trying to get you on the path that I'm on so that we can, you're not even, this is what's crazy to me. We can't even have in relationships where somebody in particular in the relationship is having issues and they just go to therapy by themselves. No, I want you to go to therapy too. Why do I need to go to fucking therapy when I've been going to therapy for 30 fucking years? Well, you got some issues to work out because I'm responding to your fuckness. I don't have this problem when you're not in the picture. So then when I get to the point where I said, I'm not going to be with you no more, you want another chance to come back, and then you want me to have the same patience that I had. No. Now it's time for you to man or woman to fuck up. So that goes for the same with the women that's dealing with a man that got issues. No. If I sat there and dealt with your bullshit in the beginning, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I tried to be understanding. I tried to support you. I tried to do all of that shit like that, right? If I tried to do that in the beginning, when I get to my boiling point where I'm fed the fuck up, especially when you changing my fucking quality of life, that should be the time that you focus like a laser on healing before you even ask for another chance. You should be in an anger management class. You should be in drug classes. You should be getting counseling. You should be doing something to improve upon yourself. Because both men and women are going through it. Y'all love throwing this term, come heal. Some of you women are not healed. Just like the men. And yeah, I don't like the panderers neither, because you're exacerbating the problem. You want to take one side or another. How about you just be fair and balanced? If you truly want to be firmly in the right, you call out the behaviors, not the person or their gender. Y'all ladies will have a nigga that like BBWs in your face, like, hey baby, listen, yeah, I like that. You know, maybe he don't like that, but I like it. But because your ass ain't healed and you feel you trying to pursue an external validation of your insecurity, you trying to external remedy for your insecurity. I said validation. External remedy for your insecurity. You know why you a 400-pound woman and you overlooking men who actually are interested in dating BBWs? To chase after men way out of your league that really don't fuck with you, that don't have your best interest at heart, that ain't gonna be there for you, that ain't gonna do none of that. You know why you chasing those men? Because you're looking for to plug the hole in your heart. You're not ready for the person that truly cares and loves for you. That's why you're avoiding them. Man comes to you in good spirit, ready to be with you. He accept that you a big girl. But you'll overlook him because you need a 6-foot man with 6-pack abs with 6 figures. You just have to have that. You're damaged. A healthy person can say, you know what? This person is interested in me. Let me see what they're talking about. At least. Well, no, shouldn't I be interested in them? Bitch, you're 600, 400 pounds. You think the man that you interested in wants you? Lizzo shouldn't have been nowhere near Chris Evans. I'm glad she's finally accepted that Jasmine Sidibe is taking care of a white man that's broken in her. But Halle Berry can't keep one. So that means looks ain't everything. Ladies, men are looking for fit, feminine, and friendly. I know you don't like hearing it because Kevin Samuels said it. If they don't want to deal with sign language, they want peace in the home and all that. And they want sex, silence, and sandwich. That's it. Simple. Men, these women want security. That's all they want. So you can still provide security, and you don't need to be the one that has all the money and pays all the bills. You don't have to do that to provide security. I'm gonna tell you how you provide security for a woman. But this is for a woman that's already here. You gotta come correct, women. Dudes. You have to, if you're not ready to settle down, stop dealing with women long term. Don't even deal with a woman that you can't see yourself with seriously if you're not even going to, if you're going to do everything in a relationship. You're going to pay for, you're going to move in with her, you're going to do 50-50, you're going to, you even going to put a baby in her. If you're not going to marry her, don't do none of that. That's why these women are so shell-shocked from relationships. They really don't understand why that's what's going on. That's the reason why you can't even find a man. Where have all the good men gone? Why I can't find a decent man? I'm just looking for my person. All these single women with all these motherfucking kids. And you niggas are back out on the market wondering why the dating pool is shitty. Because you the shit in the dating pool. I may not be the most handsomest man in the fucking world, which it doesn't bother me. Because I know I got other qualities that I can offer the right person. The millennial generation we shouldn't even be having these talks anymore. Millennial generation, when you pass 40 and you still don't have nobody, you should be trying to figure it the fuck out. At 40, it's time for self-reflection. You sit up on here, y'all women, it's sad to see grown-ass women still run around playing games like they're a little fucking kid. That's the most pitiful sight. That's why we're the laughing stock of the world. The problem is just more pronounced in the black community. We look stupid out here. That's my reason I want to get out this pool, period. You got people together online looking for extra people to bring into their already toxic situation. Y'all don't even have y'all jurisdiction together. You trying to bring somebody in new. Go get some therapy. You can't even act with responsibility. Around here spreading STD, having these kids. Got 4, 5, 6 kids and trying to bring in a new woman. And y'all is toxic. Y'all just on live, acting like y'all good. I see these little TikTok time pass broadcasting your business. Got hit with him. We linked up. He impregnated me. He beat my ass. I sent him to jail. Why you keep going back to that nigga? Why did you have kids by him? He ain't the only toxic motherfucker in that situation. Then, or, check this out. Y'all have this baby together. Y'all split for whatever reason. You can't be in no relationship, you can't be married, but y'all can get together to have sex. Toxic shit. So now you done brought these new people into this situation, on the man or the woman part, or on both. And they got to deal with y'all toxic ass having sex. You got dudes with kids already he not taken care of. And you come into that situation thinking it's gonna work. You need therapy. And to a certain extent, I can understand why men don't get therapy. The resources a lot of times are not available for the men. Let's cut the bullshit out. Okay? Let's cut the bullshit out. Me, I was in the military. I have the VA. But I know that there's men who don't have that option. And it's a lot of men that don't have that option. They can't afford the prices of mental therapy. And they don't have the resources available to them within their communities, oftentimes. Now, in major cities, you might have a program. Like when I was in LA, there was a program called Kedron, Mental Health Services. They don't have those programs like that all over the country. And I know you niggas need therapy because you drank your liver into cirrhosis. You can fall out any fucking day now, and because you ain't been to the doctor and got your regular checkup since you was signing up for grade school. Some of you have the resources and don't use them. Figure it the fuck out. Get some therapy. For the women, even if you got to go to free AA groups, because they have somewhat, they do helps in some ways. AA groups are free. Stress groups, I know sometimes they have stress groups. I don't know. Check your local area. Call 211. Call 211 and ask them about those type of things. Or call 411 and ask them about those type of things. Do they have these type of resources within the community that I can... That's all you got to do. For the women, as much resources has been poured, you have no reason why you still this fucked up. And I know some of you women who have the resources that you're not utilizing to your fullest extent. I know you personally, because I've dealt with you. You got the resource available to you, but you don't want to go because you don't think you have a problem. If you got to crawl into a bottle of wine every night, if you need to go out because you can't be at the house by yourself, or even if you can't just be at peace at home. The reason why y'all want excitement and travel and all that old shit like that, and you can't sit down, you know why you like that? It's not because it's a normal thing. A normal and healthy thing is vacationing maybe once or twice a year. That's normal and healthy. But you need to have constantly be stimulated and all of those shit like that. That's because your ass got a mental issue. Go get some therapy. A high value man is not your motherfucking answer. Because even when you get that, you still gonna have the same problem. You know why? Because you need to deal with you first. Stop acting like you rich on the internet, lying and capping to people that don't give a fuck either way it goes. You could get in an accident tomorrow. We won't know you did. Stop playing. Go get the help. Go through the actual process. Deal with your, like, there's therapists that even say women when they come to therapy, and the therapist even recommend, the therapist makes their analysis and they say, well, I think you're more the problem, if anything. Y'all stop going to therapy. So I don't want to hear it. Go to therapy and use it for what it's useful for. Stop thinking that you good after. No, some of y'all's traumas and issues, it's going to require some time to work through them. I'm still going to therapy. I'm still seeking counseling. Yes, there's times where I can go, sometimes I can go a year, maybe even 2, without requiring it. It just depends on what triggers me, because I'm dealing with PTSD. But the process works. There's not going to be a one pill that you're going to be able to take and it's just going to cure everything. Oh, if I make $300,000, your kid's suffering. Oh, if I do this, I'm gonna get on OnlyFans because I ain't got no marketable skills. You a problem too. Then you want a man to come into this situation and be a traditional man while you still do this dumb shit. Why the fuck? Hoes ain't never been wife material. Never. It don't matter that you're not being penetrated. The actual exchange of energy on a spiritual level that you're engaging in is enough. That's why these little badass motherfuckers is running around here terrorizing the fucking community, because you screwed up. Y'all complain about the problems. When are we gonna start coming up with solutions? Because now it's upon us as the millennials. Gen X, they're pretty much gonna be the retirement age. They're not gonna be the driving force of the culture, really. So we millennials are gonna have to man and woman up and stop playing. This is the worst generation, but you part of the problem. What the fuck is you talking about then? This got to stop. We got to leave this shit in 2023. Because I'm telling you, what's coming down the pipe, you can listen to my words and you can say whatever opinion you have. You're not going to be ready for. You're not going to be ready for what comes down the pipe now. I guarantee you. You're not going to be ready for what's coming down the pipe. You're not. There's a lot of jobs that are going to be taken off the market because of automation. They got robots that can spar. The technology is moving. Pretty soon you're gonna be replaced. Your job is gonna be replaced. They ain't gonna be asking you about marketing. They're gonna be asking AI about marketing. What's the best marketing strategy for this product? Based on people's spending habits. And that AI is going to be able to crunch them numbers and do all that stuff and come up with hey, I'm telling you, it's coming. A lot of y'all are going to be out of a job. So if you don't figure out now how to be social enough to have and sustain a fulfilling relationship where y'all can thrive together, you're going to get left behind. And in you getting left behind, you're going to be wishing you had heeded my message. That's my spill.